Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and tonight we're going to talk about Konami and Bloober. Apparently, they have said that they are working together. Does that mean we are getting a? Okay, where's the freaking chat box at? Oh my goodness, this is so irritating. Hold on a minute, I got to figure this out. Okay, apparently we're not going to have chat. Gosh dang it. Okay. How's it going, guys? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get the chat window to pop back up. Man, this is really freaking... Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, I just need to get that to come. All right, there we go. Chat box is now open. Oh, guess it was open the whole time, but oh my freaking goodness. All right, well, okay, so Konami and Bloober have decided they're going to be doing they're gonna be working together. Does this mean that we're gonna get a new Silent Hill game? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, that's pretty much what Bloober team does: is make games that are kind of like, Silent Hill. Sorry, guys, I'm kind of a little sunburnt today. I was working out in the sun too. So, yeah, this is pretty good news if you ask me. I guess there's basically been rumors for a while now that Bloober team and Konami were going to be producing a Silent Hill game, and that apparently Kojima was going to be doing one too. I still don't think. I don't know. I don't know if that's really the case. I am pretty excited to definitely see the. Sorry, guys. I was outside working all day, and my arm's got like a bad cramp in it. Oh gosh, man, I probably should have just relaxed for a minute before I started trying to do this, but this is too good. I just couldn't wait, guys. All right, this is killing me. So essentially Bloober team is most known for doing horror games for the most part. I did like the medium. It reminded me a lot of Silent Hill, so I definitely have faith that these guys are going to be able to pull it off and give us at least a decent, third person. Gosh damn this freaking cramp, dude! I'm going to freak out on it. Oh man, yeah, I'm pretty confident they're going to give us a pretty decent, experience. And I mean, Konami's going to be working with them, so it's not like they're going to be in the dark. I'm wondering who's going to be writing the story, though. If it's going to be Konami or if it's going to be Bloober team. I don't know. I mean, I do have some anxiety about it because I mean, like, I don't know. I don't question Bloober's competency when it comes to Silent Hill. I don't really question that. I more or less want a new Silent Hill game, but at the same time, I'm actually, hey Jet, what's up, bro? My freaking arm is killing me, dude. I got a bad cramp. Oh, I was weed whacking all day today, bro. Oh man, this sucks. This sucks real bad. I'm not. Yeah. So I mean, I'm pretty confident that Bloober team is going to do a pretty good job when it comes to making a Silent Hill, but we don't even know if that's the case. We don't even know if they're just helping, like a homegrown Konami team do what they got. Getting old, yeah, dude. I'm freaking so old, man. Every time I work in the sun now, and it gets freaking like really hot and I'm doing like really labor intensive stuff, man, dude, my whole body just starts cramping after like the whole damn thing. Yeah, dude, I don't like the fact that I'm getting old. This kind of sucks, man. But I mean, the young guys ain't gonna do it. They're like, well, if you make me do that, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit, you know. And so they all want to quit if you make them do any hard work. So, um, I guess the big boss is coming down, you know. So we got to get the yard all cleaned up and everything. So, oh, I mean, that makes sense, you know. I mean, like, should do it. I'm 32 and I'm. Oh man, wait till you turn 40, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh, 32, I was still fine. I could still do a lot of stuff, you know, pretty like it wasn't too bad when I was 32, but oh my gosh, dude, you start getting into your 40s and everything's downhill from or uphill from there, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it sucks. So basically, we've been hearing rumors about Konami and Bloober team working together to do a Silent Hill for since pretty much since the medium launched. So I know that they have. I mean, I know the Bloober team can do both first and third person, and now we know for sure with the medium they can do third person. Um, I like the medium. I thought it was a good game. The only reason I didn't review it is because you know I downloaded it on Game Pass, and I don't feel like I should review stuff I don't buy. You know what I mean? Like if I don't buy it, then I don't feel like I should review it. If it's on Game Pass, you know, it is definitely a worthy experience and it was pretty good on Game Pass. Like I really did enjoy my time with it, and I heard it was meh. Yeah, it is kind of meh. Like it's almost literally like going back to PlayStation 2 and playing a Silent Hill game. Like that's what it feels like. I mean, the animations are a little bit, I mean, they're definitely better than like the PlayStation 2 generation. The visuals are way better. The visuals were really good on it. The character animations and like face movement and stuff. I mean, that was more like PlayStation 3, early PlayStation 4. Yeah, dude. I mean, like I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. The story was good. I liked the story. I liked the environment. I liked the duality of doing the both worlds at the same time. There was some pretty fast stuff in it, Jet. Just as fast, like the loading was just as fast as Ratchet and Clank. You know, like when you're running through this forest and stuff, and it's like blinking into the outer world or the dark world, and then back into the regular world. That stuff was loading in pretty fast. So, yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. It definitely reminded me of playing a Silent Hill. So I definitely have faith that the Bloober team can do that. I was going to talk about Greedfall tonight too, but it seems to be kind of broken. I mean, there's no menus or anything in my game. Like I've deleted it and downloaded it a couple times now. It did look interesting, low key. Yeah, it is interesting. It's coming to PlayStation on September. Oh gosh, what did they say? Like September 3rd or something. So if you've got a PlayStation, I think you got a PlayStation, right? You got a PlayStation 5. I don't know if you have the Xbox. I think you had a PlayStation, right, Jet? Oh, damn. It is coming to PlayStation in September. So, I mean, it should be all right. I was going to talk about Greedfall tonight too, but I guess they're going to need to fix that game or something, because there's just stuff on it that is not clearly working right at the moment. So I'm just gonna PS5 and PC. So you'll get your chance. I mean, I think you could get it on PC if you have Game Pass. You could probably just play it on the Game Pass right now on PC. I don't know if it was console only or if it's got. I don't know, man. Yeah. So it is coming to PlayStation 5 in September. So you'll get a chance to definitely play that. It is good. You're gonna have to pay for it though, because there's no such thing as Game Pass on PlayStation yet. Oh, the cramp went from my arm to my leg, dude. This sucks. Yeah, okay. I'm freaking miserable today. This really sucks. Oh man. Whew. So yeah, dude, I'm kind of excited for this. I mean, obviously they just said they're starting this today. So if there is a new Silent Hill game, I mean, yeah, we're probably looking at 3 years, but I don't see Bloober Team and Konami going like, oh yeah, we're gonna make this just for the PlayStation or Xbox. So hopefully they don't do any of that stupid exclusive stuff. I really hope they just launch simultaneously on both consoles so everybody can play the freaking game. That makes more sense to me than trying to put it on systems that are both having a hard time getting stock out there so everybody can upgrade. So I really hope that we can move past. No, they're not doing that. Yeah, they might. I really hope we can start moving past some of this exclusive crap because I mean, it's games, man. Everybody just needs to be able to play these games when they want to play them without having to deal with I just decided to go live on YouTube tonight without doing my little StreamYard thing because of the last time when it kicked us out of the stream. That really frustrated me, but I guess it was YouTube's fault and not StreamYard, so it is what it is. And I wanted to see if I could do that thing that you guys were asking me to do with the chat box, but I don't know. I'm not seeing any, I'm not seeing any way to make it so you guys can vote on stuff. I could put users in timeout. That's pretty funny. Interesting. What else does live chat have to offer? Okay, some messages such as potential spam may not be visible. Live chat, all messages. Yeah, see, those are the only two freaking options I got on this. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't have like 1,000 subscribers or something. I have no idea. I have freaking no idea when it comes to this. So, yeah, Bloober Team, Konami. That makes the reason why this is big news to me, why this is good to me, is because now we have hope. We have hope that possibly we're going to start seeing Konami bring some of their IPs back to the front and start, making these games, or at least having other companies make them for them, which is the same thing they've done with Castlevania now for a while. The last Castlevanias were made by Mercury Stream. I think they did a good job. I think that those were pretty good, but then Mercury Stream went off and started doing their own thing. Oh, hey, what's up, Delusional Grandeur? At least if Xbox does exclusives, they are ecosystem exclusive, covering most gamers across console with Xbox PC. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that is true. I mean, if Xbox does exclusive, at least there's far more opportunity to get, or maybe Konami is having two companies do two different Silent Hill games. One exclusive to Xbox, one exclusive to PlayStation. I just think that's stupid. I think any company right now that's willing to entertain exclusive games for PlayStation or Xbox is not doing themselves any favors, because the supply chain of these new consoles, it's just not there. Like I don't see how that is a good thing. I mean, that means either PlayStation or Xbox is going to have to pay far more money for these exclusives than, yeah, dude, I don't know. That's just dumb to me. I think that both companies should only have exclusive games made by companies that they either buy or that they, or that are already theirs, first party studios. Like, I'm perfectly okay with everything Bethesda staying Xbox, man. It is what it is. Bethesda is now Xbox. And, just like with the other night, just like with yesterday, PlayStation announcing that they've acquired Housemarque and possibly Bluepoint. That's fine. I mean, I was a little upset. I wasn't upset about it. I'm kind of upset that they get rid of, good studios that I love and would have kept buying their games, and then they start buying like more AA studios. Yeah, the second party exclusives is whack on both sides. Yeah, exactly. They need to stop doing that. That's so dumb, man. Like the whole Call of Duty crap. Last generation, with the special ops thing, being on PlayStation for Warzone and then coming to Xbox a whole year later, like that was dumb, dude. I don't understand. I mean, like I get the PlayStation 4 sold a lot of PlayStation 4s last generation, but the best experience the best way to experience that Call of Duty was on Xbox. That Xbox had like the visuals. Well, I don't know. I guess I can't really say that because I guess the PlayStation 4 Pro was actually holding its own when it came to, being able to get, a higher resolution on that. And that game already looked good either way. So, I mean, as long as the frame rate was there, that's all that really matters in the end. I mean, for the most part, yeah. The Xbox One X and PlayStation 4 Pro, I mean, that wasn't even really a contest, guys. That just, I mean, PlayStation first party games came out and they looked freaking amazing, but then everything else was like hit and miss on the PlayStation 4 Pro, whereas Xbox, it was a lot more, it was a lot more, it was a lot. Hey, what's up, Darkest Hero? Thanks for coming tonight, man. Sorry, guys, I didn't give you guys any freaking heads up tonight. It's just because I was working freaking hard today. I got off. We got freaking game news, and I got to get on there and talk about the game news, man. Just joking. I'm excited about the blooper thing. If it was anybody else in Konami, I probably would have been like, well, I don't know, man. Like, it depends on what studio it was. Xbox One X was a visually superior product to the Pro. It was. It did, but nobody can argue that freaking PlayStation 4 Pro or PlayStation first party games look just as good as anything we've seen on the Xbox. I mean, God of War, dude, looked freaking amazing. And it held a high resolution on the PS4 Pro. So I mean, it's not like the PS4 Pro couldn't compete. It just, not every developer out there is a Sony first party studio that has access to everything, to the I think the Sony first party studios got better access to the checkerboard renderer development kit because everything else on the PS4 Pro, basically, unless it was like a Call of Duty or a Squaresoft game or something else, like they basically just settled with 1440p or 1080p, and they were like okay with that. Red Dead was the biggest gap when it came to Xbox. Oh yeah, that was true. I mean, that was a pretty big gap, but well, I don't know if it was that big of a gap, but it was a pretty good gap. I mean, that Xbox One X, dude, was basically for the most part open world games delivering pretty close to a 4K ish image. I mean, like I was sold right when I saw Assassin's Creed Origins, guys. I was freaking sold, man. I was like, this looks way better. I was like. You get up on the top of the pyramid and you look around 360 degrees, and on PlayStation 4 Pro, all the shadows and everything you would see loading in every time you turn 25 or every time you would turn like 45 degrees or 90 degrees or whatever, you would see everything loading in. On the PlayStation, on the Xbox One X, all of that stuff was pretty much loaded in, It was always there after that. So, guys, we were talking about the Bloober team. The Bloober team and Konami. Okay, I'm excited about this because Konami is finally going to possibly start bringing IP back to the storefront, and that is good because we need. What was that? Curious though, why do you think Microsoft can make games that look better or as good as Sony? Is lack of studio talent. I don't think it's studio or lack of studio talent. PlayStation. So Sony developers. I mean, it's known fact, Jet, that Sony also has developer talent that works in Hollywood, and they use that Hollywood talent to bolster, stuff like animations for like. Oh my gosh, animations for like The Last of Us 2 and stuff like that. So Sony does have access to Hollywood level, to Hollywood level animators and stuff like that. So it definitely, like, Sony games can definitely look better, and they figure out ways to cheat, or not cheat, but they figure out ways to create that. But Jet, you got to look at it, dude. Every Sony world, like even open worlds, they're small, dude. They're small in comparison to anything else, but they're highly detailed. If And most of their games, a lot of their games are linear experiences too, so those are a lot easier to create and make pretty. Whereas Xbox developers, I mean, what was the last game they did that was a linear experience? I mean, what, Gears of War? I mean, Gears of War 4 looked pretty freaking good, dude, and it was running at like a higher frame rate, almost 60. It was like a choppy 60 frames a second on the Xbox One X at 4K ish visuals. So I mean that. Was that 4K at 60 on that? I think that's what they were shooting for, and it got pretty close. So there's a lot more you can do at 4K 30 than you can at 4K 60. So I don't think that Xbox necessarily lacks talent from any of their studios. I think that they shoot more for performance over pretty visuals, but they do seem to look pretty good. No, Jet, main reason Sony games look great is because they choose to focus on single player, and if the campaign is all you need to worry about, then they can focus on making just that look good. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure there's tricks, Delusional, that they have for like, feeding your image to a certain spot. I mean, yeah, Sony games look pretty good, dude. I'm not gonna lie, guys, but when it comes down to it, most of my Sony experiences, for the most part, are one and done, guys. Like, I'll beat the game and I'm like, yeah, that was pretty good, and then I admit that, dude. I never play it again, and I'm okay with that. Like, I did play through The Last of Us 2. I'm more than halfway through on a second playthrough on that. I did play God of War twice because I freaking love that game. That was such a good story. I had to play it one more time. And then, yeah, everything else, I'm playing through Ghost of Tsushima again. But everything else, other than that, man, I didn't play through any of the other ones a second time on the PlayStation. What rumor happened again? Hey, Azu, what's going on, man? No rumor. It's confirmed. Konami and Bloober team are working together. They didn't confirm they're doing a Silent Hill, but they did confirm that they're working together. So basically, that's like saying, yeah, we're working on Silent Hill, guys. Possibly, you know what I mean? But okay, so Darkest Hero says, on top of that, Sony gives their devs around 5 to 6 years of dev time. Yeah, they do get a lot of time. I don't know if it's 5 to 6. I think I think if they're creating a new IP, yeah. If it's something else that they're doing, I don't know, man. I mean, like, Guerrilla had hit the floor running with Killzone last gen, and then they put out 2016 or 2017 they put out Horizon Forbidden West. So and now they're not doing another one until the end of this year. So yeah, I mean, like, they do get a pretty good amount of time depending on their studio. J-Con, when your focus is one style of game, you can literally, yeah, exactly. They do produce a lot of the same type of game in the same kind of genre. Like, everything is like a third person for the most part. Like, and I'm okay with that, guys. Like, that's why I buy PlayStations. That's the whole reason I like my PlayStation, is for those experiences. Because I like playing them, and they usually are crafted pretty well. I don't know if I'm gonna be happy if they keep shoving this social justice crap down my throat, dude. I'm gonna be like, I don't know, man. That might turn me off from Sony pretty freaking quick, dude. If we keep getting Returnal chick fellas, I don't know, man. Like, I don't really care if the girls in the game are beautiful or not. Like, I don't really care. But I mean, if they keep going, trying to push this like social justice garbage, dude, after Bill Cosby got out of prison today, dude, like, okay, man, like, whatever, dude. Yeah, they they can't even keep that dude they can't even keep that dude locked up, and they're gonna tell me that I have to accept freaking man dude women. Like, I don't know, dude. So last gen PlayStation's biggest assets was time since Xbox wasn't. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty true, Juan. Like now the Xbox is competing, maybe that time. Yeah, I think that the timings are going to change a little bit, guys. I mean, you heard Mark Cerny. Now they can jump right over to PlayStation 5, and it's only going to take them 1 month of getting to know the system. I don't know. It just sucks because I wish Microsoft would make one AAA game that looks as good as God of War. I got a PC, so I'm not a hater. Jay, I mean, yeah, that would be good if they would just like go out of their way. I don't know, dude. Forza Horizon 5, man. If that thing really looks as good as it did on my TV, that's pretty damn good for an open world. And if it's as big as they say it's gonna be, that's good, dude. I would definitely call that PlayStation quality visuals for sure. So that's good news. It's gonna be multi. I really hope so. I hope so, Zoo. I would think so. I could not see them. Oh, hey, Sev. No, it took me 25 minutes just to get the cramps out of my arm and leg, guys. Hey, Toby, how's it going, man? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if Bloober team's making it should go multi-plat and launch simultaneously. I'm hoping, like I really hope that. I mean, the deciding factor, even if it was Kojima making a Silent Hill, is Konami, dude. Konami, third-person open world action adventure games are not bad, just very saturated at this point. Yeah, that's true. It is, and I mean those are the kind of the games I like, Sev. I like those, and I like my racing games, and I'm starting to get into other stuff a lot more, but I'm starting to actually get back into JRPGs, but that's going to be slow. I'm telling you, that's going to be slow. Scarlet Nexus was definitely a freaking game that I was like, oh, yep, this is pretty good, man. I liked it, and I definitely enjoyed playing that. Social justice is terrible, man. Like I understand the things they're like going for and stuff. Yeah, dude, a lot of people freaking believe that, it's like, hey, let's make life better for everybody. Like nobody freaking, I don't really know a lot of people that don't want that. You know what I mean? Like, why would they not want everybody to be happy? Why? Like, I don't know, dude. I mean, that's crazy. Well, I heard Ghost of Tsushima is coming to PC. Probably that'll be a good thing for you guys. Bill Cosby. Yeah, he's out. He's out, man. He's already out, dude. He did 2 years for 60 girls. Woohoo, man. What a stud, bro. I'm like, gosh, dang, man. I guess they don't really like to keep their kind in there long. Capcom knows how to make attractive female. Yes, they do. Well, male characters too. Yeah, they're basically the same, huh? No. Yeah, Capcom, dude, I'm grateful for Japanese companies. Like when I played Scarlet Nexus, okay, guys, I mean they could have took this anyway. I mean they could have went full blown freaking social justice whatever with that, but dude, it turned out that Yuito was actually a pretty stand up dude, man. You know what I mean? Like he's definitely the kind of guy I'd want as a friend. You know what I mean? Like he's genuine. I like that. I like that character, and I wish more companies would put that stuff out, because when I grew up, okay, I'm 40 years old. When I grew up, man, I had like He-Man, Masters of the Universe. I had Braveheart. I had, Superman. I had like all of these like heroes that were like actually good heroes, and like G.I. Joe. I mean, everything. Nowadays, it's like they want to make everything bad and just fill our kids with little screaming brat kids, like all the cartoons that are coming out these days. I mean, I don't know, man. Like SpongeBob, like I would rather my kids watch He-Man than SpongeBob any day of the week. That's just me, though. I don't understand why graphics are always the top thing people look for. Mechanics and gameplay is what I personally prefer. I think that's 90% of the reason for that, Sev, is because of marketing, man. Everybody wants to see pretty graphics, I mean, that's the whole thing. They always sell first, It's like once you're attracted to something, then it's easier to get you into that game, Yeah, definitely gameplay is important. Just has to order 1886. I mean, that game looked beautiful, but it didn't have really anything to do, man. It was like a 6-hour experience. There's no way Konami going to stay in one Yeah, exactly. I do not see Konami doing the whole exclusive thing with PlayStation. I mean, they might, but I doubt it, especially not with Bloober Team, because Bloober Team is going to want to make the money make a return on the investment and stuff that they put into that. So I I don't think Konami's going to do us dirty, bro. Konami's always published, always published on Xbox. So, I mean, you can go back as far as the first Xbox, and I think we had support from Konami there as well. So, Konami's always been a freaking pretty big publisher. Come to think about it, there's so many games on Konami that I used to play, that I grew up playing, that everybody grew up playing. They're one of the greats, man. Like I hold Konami, like to a pretty high, up on a pretty high pedestal. Like Castlevania has always been one of my very favorite, one of my favorite, franchises. I mean, my second favorite game of all time is Castlevania Symphony of the Night, dude. That's like, I don't think that'll ever leave that second spot. And The Witcher 3 is the first one. So still filling in the rest of them. I'm just joking, guys. But yeah, like that's just where I'm at with those. Hellblade 2 is set to be a single player graphical showpiece, even using new that would be pretty cool. I mean, I would much rather prefer Hellblade 2 to be okay. If it's really story heavy and like really good story, I'm okay with it being like a linear experience, like whatever, like a visual showpiece. Like I'm perfectly okay with that. But if it's like an action packed thing, I want, because I feel like they're going more for an action packed, because of all the training the actress has been doing stuff. So I don't know, man. I'm hoping it's like I don't know. I mean, I guess if it comes out and it's kind of like a God of War type deal, where the visuals look really good, but the gameplay is also still pretty good, I think that'd be okay. A Transformers DLC, frick yeah, it does, man. Like the cops, that would be freaking amazing, dude. If we should write them and tell them we need a Transformer DLC. That would be pretty cool, man. I would be happy with that. God of War is really overhyped, to be honest. Gameplay was crap considering the old games. Yeah, I mean, I like the new God of War purely more for the story than the gameplay. That's for sure. I like the story a lot more because I felt like the game kind of grew up with me. Like I was getting older and the game kind of grew up, and I was like, wow, man, this is pretty cool. Actually, it was nice, and it was pretty fun to just sit through that. I mean, like it was a challenging game and all, but once you get the Blades of Chaos back, then the game, turns into like it was easier to play more like that. But I mean, the axe at first, that was pretty tough trying to get good with that. If you look at all the marketing of God of War, it was mostly about the story and the message they were pushing. Yeah, that was probably the thing I liked about it most, Azu. Okay, Severin, I will never fault anyone for having a preference or wanting what they want. I just want more options alongside the third-person open-world action-adventure games. Yeah, definitely. We definitely all do. How about, hey, Andy, welcome to the show again. Hellblade 2 will be Xbox equivalent to God of War. I really hope so. So, Andy, did you finish Scarlet Nexus yet? Are you talking about the situation with The Last of Us 2? Kinda. Because I'm serious that 2 franchises of Sony's were destroyed last gen. I mean, The Last of Us 2, I'm definitely good with The Last of Us. I could care less if they ever put out another Last of Us game. I probably wouldn't go out of my way to play it, to tell you the truth. I don't necessarily think they completely destroyed The Last of Us 2, but they definitely made it to where I don't want it to continue. Like I wouldn't want to play another Last of Us game for sure. That's just where I'm at with that. So you are 40 and I am 26, and none of that matters at all. Yeah. Oh gosh. None of what matters, Sev? If graphics aren't important, then they would be developing new consoles. Yes, people sometimes lean into too much, but graphics do matter. It's the first thing it's the first thing anybody sees on anything. If you're walking down the road and you see somebody that's attractive, that's the first thing you see is the attractiveness. So yeah, the game has got to be attractive, and then it's got to be good. So I like how Microsoft kind of finds a balance between that, making the game look good as well as having something to do. I definitely play my Xbox exclusives far more than I play my PlayStation ones. I definitely do spend more time on the Xbox games. Uncharted and The Last of Us are gone. If they stick to their guns, the games will come out disappointing because they don't. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if they could do. I don't know if they could top Uncharted 4, and I don't really see them going out of their way to top Last of Us 1. So, I mean, everything about The Last of Us 2, aside from the story, was freaking amazing, though. Azu Games, what franchises? People buy new graphic cards just to look at shiny graphics. Yeah, Uncharted and Last of Us. I'm a developer myself. I understand why the appeal to make the game as pretty as possible for a showpiece exists, but some of the best games I have played had decent graphics. Yeah, and that's all I'm asking for, honestly, Sev, is decent graphics. Like, I don't really care if it's like over the moon, but like I do like to see pretty stuff every now and then, mostly in my racing games. Okay, like the racing games, that's like they got to look good. They've got to be beautiful. I want pretty racing games. Uncharted 4 was the last one, regardless. LOL. Maybe The Last of Us. Yeah, I don't know if I want another Last of Us, dude. I just don't freaking care about the story that much. Sony can keep The Last of Us. I don't need it on PC. Yeah, they could just keep that one right there. Last of Us 3 will come. Mark my words. Out in 6. I don't want it. I have no desire to play it. It's their best weapon, but they screwed it up. Yep, they did. Severn Evans. Nobody is buying The Last of Us 3. Oh, wait, never mind. The PlayStation fanboys blindly buying it. Yeah, that's pretty much true, dude. I don't want it. I definitely do not want a part 3 of The Last of Us. I think they said what they needed to say with number 2, and a lot of people hated it. A lot of people loved it. And then there's people like me that were just like, yeah, whatever. It was an all right. I mean, the story worked, but I didn't really care for it as much as, like, I'm going to be completely honest, guys. I didn't even really care that much for the first one. I mean, I got through it and I was like, yeah, that was kind of cool, but I never really liked Ellie. I didn't like her as a character. I didn't like the fact that I had to tote her all over the freaking place. I mean, like, it was cool. I liked my biggest thing for that game was the adventure, dude. I liked the adventure. That was the best thing I liked about that game. So nobody is okay. So The Last of Us 2 had a great gameplay. The story was just meh. Other than that, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, I did like this. I did like the gameplay, but I did not like. I didn't hate the story, but I didn't love it. I mean, I liked Abby's side of the story a lot more than I liked Ellie's. But I don't know. That's what they were going for. They were trying to make Abby a good person, and it worked about halfway through her story. I started caring for her, but for the most part, dude, I didn't really love the story. I mean, like, I get what they were trying to say, whatever their little messaging, but yeah. What's up, Game Punisher? How you doing, man? Azu Games. Well, that's the problem. One of us on one side, you have journos publishing stuff like the. Yeah, exactly, dude. The journos are so freaking. I don't understand why people even still watch those guys, dude. I mean, I gave up on like IGN and stuff when they started crying about Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, dude. Oh, I don't know if I could play a game just like this all the way through it. I just don't know. And I'm like, okay, dude, it's a freaking video game, man. Like, it's just so real. Like, yeah, that's perfect. That's what we want, man. We want something that looks good. They're whining about it. Made me want to buy it more. I was like, woohoo, dude! I haven't been excited for Call of Duty in a long time. I was like, oh right, dude. IGN doesn't like it. I'm definitely buying that game. Maybe that's why they do it, dude. Too. So it's Silent Hills. If it's Silent Hills, you want it to be first or third person. If it's Silent Hills, the one that Kojima was making, I would want it to be that first person that he was making it. But if it's like a bloober team, I would prefer they do third person, to tell you the truth. Or if they figure out a way to make it so you can choose, like, that'd even be cool. Your age doesn't matter. It's just a number. Yeah, age matters, guys. It matters. Definitely matters. My body says age matters, okay? Like, my mind is still like young and into video games, but my body, it doesn't feel the same way. Story. I like the story. Okay, well, have you seen the videos? Oh gosh, dang it! Now my arm's twitching. That's the problem. You have to sign journals. Oh my goodness! Quite honestly, I forget fanboys exist to like get on YouTube and they run rampant. I failed to see how anyone could be so blindly loyal and illogical. Oh yeah, dude. Like I don't know, man. I was pretty freaking loyal to Sony for a long time. I don't know if I'd really call it loyal because I kept buying all the other systems. I've always bought every system that comes out. Like I've owned every console that's come out since Nintendo NES. But with PlayStation, I always bought all my third-party games on PlayStation, and that has clearly changed. I mean, like, yeah, I'm not gonna freaking worship any plastic box anymore. Like, I don't really freaking care. I just want good games. Let's see. Have you seen the videos, Severin? Sony is buying game studios, new hidden exclusive to PS5. Sony is answering Microsoft. Yeah, right, dude. PlayStation doesn't even compete with Microsoft anymore, guys. Like that, Microsoft has to acquire studios and has to acquire content to feed Game Pass. PlayStation PlayStation, the only thing that PlayStation players expect is them to continuously put out the same stuff that they've been putting out for the last 5 generations. I have seen it. I just don't get it. The point. Yeah, it's kind of dumb. I don't understand why they freaking closed down Japan Studios, Evolution Studios, Zipper Interactive, and then buy 2 freaking AA studios. Like I don't get it. Like that is just stupid to me. They cannot compete with Microsoft. They have the $2 trillion market cap acquisition. No, I've been very busy with work. Also been watching the football. Yeah, okay. More this week. Also loving Doom upgrade 120. Yeah. That Scarlet Nexus, man. I hope you watched my review. I didn't do a spoiler one yet. I was gonna do one of those the other night, but I just man, I don't know. I don't want to do spoiler reviews. But I will do one here in a little while and talk about like why I liked. I get into more detail about why I really liked Scarlet Nexus, because normally I don't really actively go out and buy JRPGs anymore like I used to on PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. To me, guys, the cell shaded and the cartoon graphics just kind of, it doesn't look AAA to me, you know, or it doesn't look it's not what I prefer visually. So I don't know. Nah, please don't touch Uncharted anymore. They are going to ruin Nathan Drake and kill him off. Yeah, exactly, dude. I would rather him just not do that. I was playing Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit Remastered on Game Pass, and Forza for sure has to be spoiled on graphics. Yeah, that's very true, man. One of the best games I've ever played was What Remains of Edith Finch. You know, I have not played that one yet, but I have been thinking about. I've wanted to play that one, the Edith Finch one. Oh man, my arm. It was the Edith Finch, and that was a $20 game described as a walking sim, also on Game Pass. Yeah, if it's on Game Pass, I'm just going to download it and play it. I like walking sims though, man. I love Death Stranding. I thought it was great, dude, being an Amazon delivery guy. Sony played it smart before and just focused on making their games. If they are trying to respond to Microsoft, they are upsetting. Yeah, they're setting themselves up for failure. Easy. The Last of Us can die for all I care. Don't care about. Yeah, I'm basically over the whole freaking Last of Us. I couldn't even continue watching Walking Dead, man. I gave up on that like right after Rick left. I was like, yeah, I'm done with this garbage, dude. I don't even care anymore. I'm kind of over the zombies, man. Like I'm so sick and tired of zombies. Like it's like, come on, guys, get something new now. Like let's do something freaking like start making more medieval games, man. Gosh, that's what I like. Start making more like medieval open world games and stuff like that. That's what I want to see. IGN been frauds. Remember when the reviewer got caught plagiarizing a review? Yeah, that was pretty funny, man. Mind you, Frog, I'm a journo and I get into fights in office for stuff like that because this stuff sells even by getting angry trolls. Yeah, that's true, man. Like, I'm not really, like if you're a journo, I mean, are you, you don't work for any of the, I'm talking about the ones like the publisher ones, like, I don't know. I don't really watch them that much anymore just because it's like, it's hard to, I mean, IGN hasn't got a review right for me in a very long time. Neither has, and IGN was the one I used to watch the most. So when I stopped watching them, I just quit watching all of them. Can't spell ignore rant without IGN. That's true, huh? Severin Evans, you really hate Sony, huh, bro? LOL. No, I don't think I don't think anybody hates Sony. We just want Sony to be better, Jet. I mean, I've been a PlayStation dude forever, and I want Sony to do. I want Sony to do what they do, but I want them to do more of it and other stuff as well. Like them closing down places like so many studios that I like. It's just like, come on, guys, quit freaking cutting everybody out. Imagine following IGN. Yeah, I know, huh? No, I don't hate Sony. Actually, I said they make great games. I just don't think they need to make a pissing contest with a juggernaut like Microsoft. It isn't smart. Yeah, that's very true. I think they need to stop forcing studios to release games only in PlayStation. Yeah, they should start bringing them to. I'm pretty sure this generation's going to start having them. They're going to start having that stuff on the PC pretty shortly. No, I don't. Okay, let's see. Evans later. Now going to them. Okay, you do a spoiler review. Yeah, do a spoiler review, bro. That story is worth talking about. Yeah, exactly. I really did like the story in that. Like some of it, like I'm kind of I think it was a pretty good story. I like how it starts out, and you're like, oh yeah, dude, I'm like this elite special forces dude, and I'm gonna climb the ranks and blah blah blah, and then like the whole freaking thing just flips around, and you're like, whoa, dude, that was pretty cool, man. I actually like that. I like how that freaking turned out to be pretty good, Jet. That's because they are being arrogant right now. Just because they are the market leader, they have gained some bad practices, higher game prices, paid for crossplay and PC. Yeah, Sony's definitely not doing themselves any favors, guys, by all the stuff they're doing right now. The PC late ports are killing them. Yeah, they need to start launching day and date for sure. That would definitely make things a lot better. PC ports are making 250% return on investment, so they will need to make them faster when they have the resources to do so. Yeah. You say that, but I bet you're playing Left 4 Dead day one. Yeah, I'm probably going to play it day one just because it's on Game Pass, but I don't think I'm going to be buying any more zombie games, to tell you the truth. I am curious at how that. I haven't even finished freaking Days Gone, dude. I every time I try to play that game, I can't do it, man. I cannot freaking sit there long enough to play it. I have no desire to kill hordes of zombies, and that's probably because World War Z, I freaking played the crap load of that, and I don't know. And that just seems like the same thing. Yes, more dinosaurs. Covering PC market and some technical stuff, but I'm still printed. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, that's good. I'm not hating on you. Definitely not hating on you. I'm just hating on IGN, man. I am currently working on 4 projects right now. I'm currently working on a couple of projects myself, my work and this YouTube channel. I'm not in USA and not IGN. Yeah, I didn't think you were IGN. You probably would have clicked off a long time ago. Right when I started saying bad things about him. No name the game, just want. All right, sorry. So I'm under NDA. Yeah. Any of those games going for Xbox? Yeah, he's under NDA, man. I don't even think you could say anything about that. Evans, any of the can't say. I definitely got a little confusing toward the end game. Not gonna lie, yeah, it was starting to get a little confusing, Jet, but then yeah, dude, it did get real confusing, but then like seeing the last part of it, like after you watch all that, like that 20-minute anime or whatever, like it did get that last level, man. I was like, woo boy, dude, really, 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 guys, really, man, come on, dude. That was freaking intense, man. Phase 12, whoo boy. I'm just saying, if you play that game and you get to phase 12, just pack a freaking lunch, man. It's a little bit long. So yeah. I think that was literally the longest freaking stage in the game. And I was like, wow, man, wow. But there's so much to unfold, man. So I mean, I guess it was worth it. He can't even see the generic. Bring those games to Steam, Evans. I just wish I had more news in the next Mass Effect. Yeah, I want the new. I don't know, man. I just don't know how if I'm feeling BioWare. I mean, I'm gonna buy the new Dragon Age for sure, but oh gosh, man, I don't know. I'm gonna depends on which one comes out first. If Dragon Age comes out first, I'll buy that one, and if it's good, then I'll pick up the other one. But if it's the other way around and it's not good, I don't know. Days Gone was a slog, though. Yeah, dude, I cannot get into it, man. I don't freaking have any desire to play Days Gone, man. Oh man, I haven't finished Days Gone. Yeah, dude, I don't know anybody that has finished it except for maybe Jet. Maybe Jet finished it. I have no desire to finish it, man. Like I bought it when it came out, and I'm still trying to bring meat back to what's his name? My little friend, dude. That's where I'm at. Just trying to take the meat back to him after killing wolves. Every time I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm good. I don't even. Okay, action adventure, RPG, open world crafting, survival strategy, and last but not least, one exclusive in the near future, a few years out. Satisfied? Nice. Yeah, I'm satisfied. Now I just need the names. No, I'm just joking. I'm like 25 hours in. You're like 25 hours into Days Gone? Dude, I'm like 4 hours into it, man. I cannot. Zombie Army 4 really good on game. I bought Zombie Army 4 day one when it came out. Me and my friend used to like to play those, but then we bought it, we played it for a couple hours and just quit playing it. I have a lot of games like that that I buy, and I buy them to play with my friends, and then we never play them. So yeah, that's just how it goes. If I was IGN, I would probably put you in a in the headlines, Frog. Yeah, that would be cool. They'd be like, "Look, man, this guy's better than us." No, I'm just joking. He doesn't cry about Call of Duty games. All right, angry boomer gamer blames Sony for diversity. That's messed up, dude. Angry boomer gamer blames. Yeah. Hey, I mean, honestly, it would probably work. They're always trying to feed that stuff in there. Oh, you know what I can do with my chats is do like a 60-minute or 60-second hold or something on them. I should do that. The last stage, pretty much all the stages from the game lumped into one. Yeah. Yeah, for the most part. That's what I was feeling when I was going through that. I was like, oh my gosh, is that really gonna be freaking 12 of these? And then it was like 7. So like I was pretty cool with that, man. I pushed myself to beat it 50 hours, by the way. It took you 50 hours did you beat both stories? My game says I'm at like 46 hours of gameplay. So I don't know. I don't know if that's true though. I don't feel like I played that game for 40 freaking hours, man. I don't feel like I played it that long. I don't know, man. I know that I had it on the only thing I had it on was quick resume. I did quick resume on it twice after like a few hours or whatever, after like 5 or 6 hours. And yeah, dude, I'm wondering if it added those hours to my gameplay. I play it on PC for a while. Oh, well, Days Gone isn't as bad as Valhalla. That game is even more bloated in comparison. Actually, I was able to get right through Valhalla because I like the setting and I like the. I don't really care too much about the Assassin's Creed gameplay anymore. I just like the exploration more. Severn. I honestly am still just working on base source code for most of these, so they are still a ways out. Yeah. That sounds pretty cool. I kind of wish I was a game dev. Then I could sit and cry about crunch all day. No, I'm just, but have to get it coded, get the animations and meshes in. Damn, 50 hours. So I'm halfway there. LOL. 50 25 hours on I don't know, man. It's saying that my playtime on that was 46 hours to complete Scarlet Nexus on just the Yuito story, guys. Just one story, man. I don't think I dawdled that much, man. I don't. And I've seen like other stuff saying it's like 25 hours or something. But I did dawdle. I did do all of the bonding and everything else. So I don't know, man. I did all of that stuff. At this point, we could see a demo. Oh, yeah. Two of the games at least, I think. Anyways, good luck, man. Yep. No, I was talking about 50 hours for Days Gone, 34 hours for. Oh, okay. Yeah. 50 hours for Days Gone, man. I don't know if I got that kind of time for that game. That would be pretty tough for me to force myself to play through that. Perhaps and perhaps not. Ooh, we shall see and things. Assassin's Creed is trash, lol. Yeah, I mean the freaking. I didn't hate Valhalla, but I didn't love Valhalla. My favorite one out of the three is Odyssey. Odyssey is my favorite one out of those, the new three of them. LOL. I did like Origins too though, but Odyssey was definitely by far my favorite. I will let everyone hear a little secret. Should be obvious to anyone, but a secret to some anyway. The PS5 and Series X, I got my hands on both dev kits, and there is quite a difference between GPU and CPU power. Can you guess what it is? A little bit? No, like a lot. Dude, I don't even think a lot of devs are. I honestly, to tell you guys the truth right now, I feel like anything that's coming out third party is basically being built on PlayStation 5 and then ported to Xbox. That's kind of the way I feel like. Because I mean, if you look at Scarlet Nexus, I guess Digital Foundry did a video today about Scarlet Nexus, and they're saying, "Oh yeah, well, it's like dropping frames and like basically a 1440p on both systems." And like, if the PlayStation 5 can run that game exactly the way the Xbox Series X is running it, then it's obviously ported, dude. If it's got the same performance or it's performing better, it was definitely built for PlayStation 5 and ported directly to Xbox. PS5 and the Series X. I got my hand. Yeah. Assassin's Creed has lost its soul and identity. The first Assassin's Creed, all the way to AC Syndicate, captured the essences of the series well. Yeah, they did. I really wish they would stagger them, dude. Do a big open world one, then do a like an older style one. Do an open world one, do another style one. Because they used to be able to pop them, then they could pop them out every year again. We'd be happy. Oh no, that X is better. The philosophy behind the Assassin's Creed, the Templars, was so damn cool. Yeah, exactly, man. Like I was way into that. I wish they would do like another 13 or bring it back to the age of like Templars and stuff, like actual freaking Templars. That would be cool. Yeah, I died from ideas from a general story back in Assassin's Creed 3. After that, it's just history simulation. Yeah, I mean, I do. That's why I buy those games, those for that history simulation, man. I think honestly, the whole made on PS5 ported to Series X thing is true, because if these games were built on Series X and ported to PS5, it would struggle to run smoothly, if at all. Yeah, and I mean that's just that's just what I feel, man. Like I feel that way, that everything is being made on PS5 because PlayStation is the market leader. So why wouldn't they? But I definitely see Xbox selling a lot more consoles this generation, and plus it makes sense for developers to do that too, because Xbox did come out with an underpowered, well, not an underpowered, but like the Series S. So I mean, it does make sense to just develop for the PlayStation 5 and port to the other two. You know, that definitely makes more sense than, developing for Series X and then porting down to PS5 and Series S. You go for the least common denominator, which is the Series S, is what I would have expected, but it usually just a dialed down Series X port. Yeah, that's pretty much the way I see it. I feel like the Series S could do a lot better than what it's doing. Granted, it would be at 1080p, but I feel like the Series S should be able to hit a solid 1080p with the same frame rates that the Xbox Series X has. Yo, Frog, I'm playing Final Fantasy 9. Is that 9? Yeah, 9 on PC, and the battles are 15 frames. It's killing me. I wonder if it was hard to get the battles to 30 on the remaster because of coding. That's possible, man. By the way, Frog, you can play emulators in Syria. Yeah, I know. If I sign up as a dev or whatever, play God of War. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. Yeah, I definitely feel that is the case. I definitely feel that's the case, especially with PlayStation 5 and everything being ported and stuff like that. Like I definitely feel that is the gist of it. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I'm pretty freaking. I don't know, guys. Let's get back to this Bloober team thing, man. I'm kind of excited about it. The whole reason I'm excited about it is because now we know that Konami is going to start possibly making games again. I'm shooting. I mean, Silent Hill is great. Yeah, I mean, I'll play it, whatever. I'll buy it day one, because I'm a Silent Hill fan. But when it really comes down to it in the end, I want my damn Castlevania back, dude. I want Castlevania and Metal Gear back. I want some of the other games they used to make back. But yeah, dude, I will definitely buy. I'll definitely do my part. By the way, Frog, you can play. Oh yeah. You mean the S? Yeah, the S. I doubt the coding is the issue. PlayStation just sucks with PC drivers and compatibility. Or the Series X would be pushed to the limit. Konami is amazing, dude. I like so many Konami games, guys, that I really just, if they do bring back Castlevania, I really don't want like an anime Castlevania. I want like a realistic looking Castlevania, guys. Silent Hill remake remastered. I would be okay with that if they did a remake. Yeah, I mean they should be able to scale them down though, and it all came full circle, and they cannot do proper backwards compatibility. Yeah, Silent Hill recently hadn't been received well. I don't think Silent Hill has ever really gotten really out of the 70s when it comes to like Metacritic scores and stuff like that. But I've always liked Silent Hill just because I don't know. I just like those kind of games, man. Even with the announcement of Bloober and Konami, you got aluminum foil cap wearing ponies still talking about abandoned. Yeah, dude. They're gonna be talking about that forever, guys. Those freaking dude, they're so lost to the freaking. Oh yeah, we're gonna get an exclusive. Like, who cares, man? Like, it's Silent Hill, bro. Resident Evil looks amazing, and it's only sold 10 million copies. Like, how great is Silent Hill gonna do? Not as many people like Silent Hill as they did Resident Evil, if I remember correctly. As I can see in my Series X reminds me of PC. Yeah, I definitely feel like the Series X is closer to a PC than the PlayStation. Oh gosh, the PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5 just kind of feels undercooked to me, guys. I mean, it's still a good console and everything. It definitely works good and it plays all my stuff. And like, I haven't had any of the problems that everybody else has had with it, but I don't know, man. It's hard. Like, I don't ever just, I rarely turn the thing on, guys, unless I get something for it and I got to play it. I have not turned my PlayStation 5 on since I wanted to check out that thing for Abandon that never happened. So that right there tells me that there's no way in hell Kojima's involved in that. Like, no way in hell. Like, if Kojima was involved in that, then he wouldn't have set himself up for failure like that. Okay, it only got its big hype behind it after Kojima was attached to the project. I was excited for it until it got canceled. Yeah, I was pretty happy about I was pretty excited about Silent Hills. It looked pretty cool. Frog, I can't tell you now. I have a guy here reporting these rumors every day. I call him Crazy Dave. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. These rumors, I do look at the rumors sometimes, guys, but then I'm just like, I don't care, man. I want to see something that's like, I want to see something like solid, you know. I want solid news that I can get hyped about. You know what I mean? I don't care about rumors. The Series X isn't far off from 1100. Yeah, exactly. That's the way I feel about it. So I was at Best Buy and I was gonna get a PC. They had a pre-built there with the XT with the 5700 XT in it, and the Xbox Series X is more powerful than that, if I remember correctly. He told you that Halo was coming to PS4. You know what? There was actually a time there is the first Halo is there is a copy for the PlayStation, but it's not coming to. I mean, it was supposed to come to PlayStation way back then, but Xbox bought it. I wouldn't call a 4K gaming console a mid tier. Series X is pretty good, guys. I really do enjoy my Series X. When I turned on Doom Eternal after the update yesterday, and I saw that ray tracing in there, and like I saw how good it makes it look, I was just like, wow, dude, that's amazing. Like, this looks pretty freaking good on a console. And the fact that you still get it run that at higher resolution at 60 frames a second, like, dude, its software is pretty freaking good, man. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I don't think any of it's a true native 4K. Everything's got dynamic resolution, but the upscaling and stuff to give us a nicer looking image. Anything under 1440p, dude, I won't even buy that. I won't even buy it anymore. Like, I just have no desire to play fuzzy, blurry looking games. So like when I shot myself in the foot with Returnal because I should have just watched something, but I wanted to get my channel up off the ground. So I wanted to buy it and like do a review on it. And I was just like, dude, I was so disgusted with seeing that blurry mess that I was mad that Sony would market that game at $70 freaking dollars, dude. I was so mad about that. I felt so ripped off about about paying $70 for that. Yeah, which a higher tier PC can do all day. Forget about 4K. It's the power of the system, to be honest. Yeah. I don't really, guys, I do care if it's 4K, if it's got higher resolution, mainly on my shooters and my racing games. But when it comes to like other stuff, like, I mean, I played all of Assassin's Creed Valhalla in the performance mode, and I was perfectly okay with the resolution and everything in that. So I didn't think it was bad by any means. Forget about 4K. Okay. It can brute force many things. The Series X is a nice system though. Did you see how the Sony guys attacked Destin from IGN over his opinion about what? No, I didn't. I did not see that. I might have to look that up, Darkest Hero. I might have to see, because I like Destin, dude. He's not a bad dude, man. He's from IGN, though? Really? Gosh, dude. I didn't know he was at IGN, man. Dang. Yeah, I'm happy with it. To be honest, I can play almost the same quality. I can play almost in the same quality in PC. Yeah, the Xbox Series X is equivalent to 5700 XT supposedly. I thought it was supposed to be a little bit better than the 5700 XT. From what I was reading, it said it was definitely better, but I think because it's an APU as opposed to the graphics card, the actual graphics card might have a lead in some things, but we're talking RDNA 1 and RDNA 2, aren't we? Yeah, Destin. Yeah, and Destin got Xbox trending on Twitter for trolling them for it. Really, 1080p is definitely done for me. Yeah, I can't do 1080p anymore, man. It resolution also translates to power. Why do they put it in the box label? Yeah, I mean, I have a 4K TV. That's why I bought a 4K Xbox and a 4K PlayStation 5 is because I want a 4K image. I like to sit pretty close to my TV, like a couple feet away. If I'm sitting 6 feet back, like I can't tell either one, dude. They both look 4K. You know what I mean? Even 1080p looks better from 8 feet away. Like 8 feet away from my TV, 1080p and 4K look almost pretty close. I'll tell you what, dude. I bought oh gosh, what the freak is it? Midnight Club um Los Angeles or whatever for the on the Xbox 360, and I'm playing that game and it looks freaking pretty amazing, guys. And Game Pass was the meme he created on Twitter. Turned that out. Oh, that's who started all that. A super 2070 Super would do the same thing as an X series, which for the price they are giving it. Yeah, and that's what I thought. It was like a 2070 Super or whatever. That's still pretty good, guys. Sony put 8K on their box, but yeah, dude, I don't think that thing's gonna do no 8K. What are they gonna do, man? God of War 2 in 8K? Really, guys? Really? Come on, man. Come on, why'd you put 8K on that? That freaking poor dude that's out there buying a 8K TV is gonna look at the PlayStation and be like, "Oh yeah, man, that's gonna do it." And he's gonna get home and he's gonna plug it in. And he's gonna be like, What's this crap?" Everything's gonna be all like upscaled and stuff. Like I don't even know if it could upscale 8K that well. Ooh, I don't know why they did that. Yeah, marketing. 2070 isn't a bad card. Yeah, I think a 2070 is pretty fine. I'm surprised when I saw it. Yeah, it's not. Yes, marketing. Sweet little lies. AK is bullcrap. That takes a lot of power. Yeah, I don't even think the 3090 could run freaking 8K, dude, at a stable frame rate. So without DLSS. Wait, what's the news? Christian Franco, my friend, Blooper Team, and Konami have struck a deal, and we're speculating that it could be Silent Hill. So that's pretty good. I have confidence that Blooper Team could pull off a Silent Hill game. Apart from 4K, who has an 8K TV? Nobody, dude. I wouldn't buy one. I mean, you can get a 65-inch 8K at Best Buy now for like $2,600, I think. Apart from, oh yeah, I can tell you, Frog. I bought a Series X for Conquer. Yeah, dude, we get Conquer Bad Fur Day with freaking Games with Gold, dude. That's gonna be freaking 4K. That little freaking, yeah, dude. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna download that for sure. Console running 8K. That's gonna be one hell of a powerful console. Yeah, exactly. It'd be like 20 Xbox Series X's all freaking running in series to do that, man. You'd have to run them all together to be able to pump that. Conquer Live and Reloaded, or the Rare Replay 64. I think it's the one that was on Xbox, the original Xbox. Can the eye even see the difference between 4 and 8K? It depends on how close you are, Spectre. I mean, the closer you get, you can start to see the individual. A true 8K picture, no. I mean, I don't think. Oh, it depends on how far back you are. Spectre Entertainment, welcome to the show, my friend. It really depends on how far. I like to sit pretty close to my TV, so I can definitely see a lot more of the resolution and the fine the fine detail. But if you're sitting 8 feet away from your 4K TV, you can't see. There's no difference. There's really no difference from 1080p. The only real difference is the HDR. So yeah, can Conquer Live for now. Today he got attacked for basically saying Sony is an arms race with Microsoft when buying studios. Sony fans tried to destroy that poor guy over an opinion. I don't know, man. I don't think Sony's in any kind of arms race, dude. They're buying AA studios and being like, yeah, look what we did, base. We did good, right? We did good. Pat us on head. Yeah, dude, that's just stupid, man. I don't understand. Like, I would be like happier about it if they wouldn't have closed down, like if they wouldn't have got rid of Evolution Studios, or if they wouldn't have got rid of like Japan studios. They got rid of freaking Zipper Interactive. They closed so many good studios down that I just don't care about Sony buying 2 AA studios. I don't care. A remake studio and a AA studio, I mean, Blue Point Games does really good work with their remakes. So I am kind of happy for that. I'm just hoping that they put them to work making a lot of games that I wish they would remake. Still searching the store. Oh yeah, it's not going to be out until it should be out today, huh? Still searching the store. Okay. You can see the difference, but it isn't totally noticeable unless you look closely at the shadows and find. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's harder. The farther away you get, the harder it is to tell. But if you're sitting like 2 feet away, yeah, you can definitely see a lot more detail. 1080p looks blurry and stretched. It looks kind of bad. Sony can't go in an arms race with my. Yeah, exactly. I don't think they got the money for that. Destin can take care of himself. No matter what the fanboys toss his way, he will just crank out more memes. Yeah. Yeah, I do watch Destin, his Xbox content sometimes. Actually, it's been a little while since I've watched it, but I don't think he's a bad dude. Okay. Thanks. The medium was cool, but something with more tension and action like Silent Hill would be preferable. Yeah, definitely. If I have confidence that they can pull that off, Christian, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, man. I hope they do. Let's get those likes up, people. Yes, man. Like this stream. We need as many as we can get. Spectre Entertainment lists. Elitists will tell you they can see the difference between 4K and 8T from a while. Yeah, dude. There's you can't see the difference between that, dude. When I was at Best Buy last time, when I was looking for that computer, I went over and I checked out the 8K TVs, and everything they've got on there just looks upscaled. There's no true 8K content. So what the freak is the point, man? I think we are all idiots. Konami is gonna have a pachinko machine with the medium IP. Maybe. I'll buy it. I'll buy the pachinko. No, I'm just joking, dude. That would be so freaking. That would be inappropriate, dude. Really inappropriate. A PC gamer, but not an elitist. I say you can notice if you look very closely, but it's not going to be a huge difference. I mean, if there was a native 8K picture, then a native 8K is going to look like a native 4K. If you're looking at a native 4K picture, it's going to look perfect. If you look at a native 8K picture, it's going to look perfect. So I don't know. I mean, like there might be more detail in 8K because there's more. I don't know. That's a lot of pixels to fill, though. 8K is a lot of freaking pixels, man. I think they will never tell you that. PC elitists, they will answer like that because they have console. Yeah, dude, I kind of want like a 3080 or something too. I don't think I'm going to buy no 3090, but I definitely would buy a 3080 for sure. I have the EVGA FTW version card. I'm still looking for a 3070. I like it. Plot twist: the medium is set in Silent Hill world. No, yeah, maybe that's possible. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. I was actually pissed at Sony for not backing up Ben's studio and canceling Days Gone 2. I like the first game Was hoping for the next evolution with the. Yeah, I mean, dude, get used to it, Spectre, man. Sony's canceled so many freaking franchises that I love, dude. Like, I want a SOCOM game so bad, and I was so disappointed I didn't get one last generation. I almost just gave up on Sony over that, dude, to tell you the truth. But I love my games, man. I gotta play everything that comes out. That's just the way I am. 3070 is still a great card. Yeah, this week. Oh, I need it for my job, though, not just gaming. I think you misunderstood what 8K means, Frog. That's the price you'll be paying. No problem. Yeah, exactly, dude. 8K. Actually, I've seen one for $2,700 or whatever at Best Buy now. You can get one. Feel the same way. SOCOM was the shit back in. Yes, it was, dude. I freaking loved SOCOM, man. I even liked SOCOM 4, to tell you the truth. I thought it was all right. I was perfectly okay with that. I would have definitely bought another one. Sony wants The Last of Us as their. Oh gosh, dude. So what? Their main line. Huh. I don't know. Oh god. Yeah, that 8K stuff, dude. I don't know, man. Like I am kind of like a tech kind of freaking a tech guy that likes to, support the newest and latest crazes, but 8K, man, just knowing that not even a freaking 3090 can pump 8K 8K visuals, like what's the point, dude? I mean, I'm barely getting a 4K right now with what I got. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I really want to. I don't know if I want to bump up to 8K just yet, because if 8K is going to make my 4K games look like my 1080p games on my 4K TV, I don't want that, dude. I don't want that. I want closer to what I actually have now. Even video streaming, dude, they don't even make 4K movies yet, bro. Toby, like nothing is produced. They don't even make. Yeah, exactly. They don't even make 4K movies unless they are. I mean, they probably do make them when they come to like Disney and Pixar movies and stuff like that. But any other movies that you see, unless they're if there's any kind of effects in it, all of those are done at 1440p. And then upscaled to 4K for the video. I mean, all the video might be shot in 4K with a 4K camera, but any of the special effects and stuff like that, they're only 1440p, man. It's too expensive to render at a 1440p or 4K quality just yet. But I mean, it'll get there eventually, and that'll be all right. Oh, everybody's running away, man. My stream was doing really good. Make sure you like before you leave, guys. Just like it. That's cool. Let's see. Man, these freaking cramps in my arm, dude. They're freaking so bad. So bad. So, I mean, so chances are now Bloober's gonna co-develop a new Silent Hill game. Like that's what the chances are. They're gonna co-develop a new Silent Hill game, which will come eventually. I guess they're just future proofing the console. Yeah, whatever, man. I mean, theoretically, in about 3 years, Xbox and PlayStation could both double the they could probably both double the power of these consoles, like double the teraflops, double the. I don't know if they could double the CPU. They probably could get it up to like 4.5 gigahertz or something, maybe. No, I don't even know if they could do that. I don't know. But I know they could definitely double the graphics processing for sure. Are you saying the high resolution clay and mud characters you saw in Returnal wasn't good? No, it was not good enough for me, man. the claymation. That's pretty much what it looked like, dude. I was like, ooh, boy, thought this was a Sony first party banger here, man. What the freak, dude? Did Sony put Vaseline in their eyes, man? Or did they think I had Vaseline in my eyes? I don't know what's going on, man. I know I bag on Returnal a lot, but gosh dang it, dude. When they put out, dude, if they would have sold that game at $50, I would have never complained about it. I would have been like, hey man, the game doesn't feel balanced right now, but other than that, yeah, dude, I don't know. LOL, what the It's true, man. That thing looked like it was freaking claymation, dude. Forza devs used 12K camera to record Mexico's skies. Yeah, but that doesn't mean they're going to be able to. Oh, I don't know. I guess if they are streaming that in, maybe. I don't know. But 12K camera. I mean, they did. You guys remember Gran Turismo 4 was the first racing game to do that. They recorded the actual skies and put those in the game with the visuals and everything, with the polygon models and stuff. So, I mean, yeah, it might be possible. 12K, that's going to be a whole hell of a lot. I mean, that game's going to have to be like 200 gigabytes, dude, because 12K is a lot of freaking, a lot of memory. I don't think they're going to render them at 12K though, guys. Returnal is a $70 game that lasts for 4 hours without getting killed. Let that sink in. You could beat that in 4 hours. I guess if you get through all those biomes pretty quickly like that, yeah, I could probably be 4 hours. I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, dude. The fact that I can't save it is a major turnoff for me. You know, just not being able to save that game. I mean, if it was on the Xbox and I had quick resume, it would be a different story because then I wouldn't really care. But that fact right there that I can't save it. Some days when I get home from work, man, I'm just freaking super tired, man. I can't play, you know, for long bursts of time, so I can only play on the weekends. And I'm definitely not giving Returnal a freaking whole weekend, dude. That's not going to happen. Like, I don't have no desire to even get back on that game. I could see it working like that. 8K game, Sin, PS5. So buy a expansion SSD for PS5 only. So. Yeah, I'm gonna be pretty mad if they do that too. I got one that's great, Christian. I got one right after it came out, dude. I mean, all the games that are getting upgraded for it, it just makes sense, dude. I'd probably have to go buy another one. I wish they would put out a 2 terabyte or 3 terabyte Returnal Karen Chronicles. That's pretty funny, Toby. Freaking gosh. Yeah, but Xbox. Yeah, exactly. Dude, you can run out and buy one right now, man. And I've seen them on sale on Amazon for like $200. So I do recommend it. It does work great. The games load from it just as fast. And having 2 terabytes of storage, basically 2 terabytes of storage on your Series X, yeah, it's pretty good, man. I like it. I have no regrets buying it. I have 8 terabyte. Yeah, I have an 8 terabyte too, and then I have 2 of those. I'm still not feeling the need to get PS5 for 3 games. It doesn't seem worth it right now. You know, gosh, dude, I like to just have my systems as soon as possible, to tell you the truth. Like I do. I like to have them so that I don't have to miss anything, or if something comes out and I really want to play it, I don't have to scramble to try to find it. So that's the biggest reason I recommend upgrading as soon as you can, is so that you already have it. I mean, or do what Azu says and just wait. Wait for the Pro. Wait for the PS5 Pro. I do kind of feel like there is going to be a PS5 Pro. I don't. Sony doesn't just give up monikers like that often. Oh. I don't know if PlayStation's going to need to do a Pro though this time. I don't know. I guess it depends. If I mean, we just found out like last week that that not only that, I mean, I think it's going to be sooner than you think, Frog. I thought the PS5 Pro was going to launch simultaneously, to tell you the truth. I thought they were both coming out at the same time, guys. I'm just not paying $70 for games since I need go wait for the games to get cheaper anyway. No point in me rushing to get a PS5. Yeah, I mean, it does really, guys, that really does kind of suck for Sony, right now. Selling them games for $70 when Xbox is basically like, here you go, man, just give us $15 a month and we'll let you play whatever the freak you want, dude. Like that's a really hard sell for me to be like, yeah, dude, buy a PlayStation 5. Like, unless you got the money, dude, I don't know. That's a long way, but at least I'll get the games 13. Oh, yeah, I don't think you'll get them cheap, man. If you're buying digital, you can definitely buy disc copies pretty cheap. But I buy all my games digital, so I basically had to pay full price for everything I bought on the PlayStation. I need Xbox friends. My thing is Frogboy X1, man. Go ahead and send me a invite, man. When I'm on there, you want to play something, we can play something. You guys are even lucky paying $70 over here. We're paying €80. Yeah, you guys are getting screwed, dude. PlayStation sucks sometimes. I think PlayStation's little freaking, I don't know, man. That really sucks, dude. I do feel bad about that PlayStation is overcharging for these. I mean, like I was perfectly okay, with like the $60 game and then like the $70, $80, version with the stuff or whatever, I was cool with that. And like, I don't know, man, like the thing that makes me the maddest is when you buy these games day one and then they're freaking half price like 2 months later. Like that's irritating. That makes you feel that's like a slap in the face, dude. I mean, if they're going to sell these games, they might as well just keep them the same price instead of like, because that makes me feel like, why did you guys charge me full price and then give the game away like a couple months later? That's stupid, guys. That doesn't make sense. Sony could turn into Nintendo and keep first party games new price for you. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely true. I mean, they could keep them. Me personally, because I buy my games day one all the time, I wish all the publishers would just keep the game price high, dude. To tell you the truth, like why shouldn't they? I mean, obviously, if they felt it was good enough for me to pay $60 for or $70, it should be $70 for everybody. I mean, they complain about how much it costs, but then they're like, oh, I want to sell more copies, but like, why don't you just sell them for $30 and then later in life charge $60 for them? I don't know. Spectre, it does suck sometimes, and I'm definitely a Sony pony. LOL. Why are they trying to turn me away? I don't know, dude. I've been a Sony guy my whole life too, Spectre, and like honestly, the last half of last generation has really started getting me thinking. I'm like, why do I love Sony so much? Like what does Sony do that I love so much? And then I thought, well, they closed down all my favorite games. They take a lot longer to put out Gran Turismo. Now I found Assetto Corsa Competizione, and I'll probably never look at Gran Turismo the game or Gran Turismo the same. Sony's not there for us long-term fans, dude. They're just not, man. They're not delivering. They're not delivering those experiences that we loved when we started playing the PlayStation. Now we're getting this freaking SJW garbage. I don't really care about the Last of Us 2 story. I don't want to see any more of that garbage, man. I want good games that have a good story, and I don't need it to be like LBGTQ. I don't need it to be like, I don't know, man. Like it's stupid. It just makes me not want to buy those games just because it's like, what do I have in common with those, man? Like what they're not made for me. Clearly that game's not made for me if it's going to have that, that I mean, like I do buy them still because I like new experiences for the most part, but come freaking on, man. I don't know how much more of that stuff I'm just going to like buy just for the heck of it. You know what I mean? Let's see. I would prefer they went Nintendo, to be honest. Games here in Europe too are, yeah, kind of sucks. So high because you won't go anywhere. 2 weeks, yeah. 2 weeks in case of Battlefield 5. Good luck getting through. Oh, just right there.
I don't know how my batteries keep dying.
I don't know how these batteries, like these batteries are freaking garbage, man. We need to buy something else because.
Or we need a new remote.
Oh man, the kids are always coming to me. I need new batteries. I need new batteries. Every freaking, like every other week, I feel.
I know.
You can grab.
He's just freaking out wanting dinner. I
Wow.
told him I'm on strike because he wouldn't unload the dishwasher. Come on,
You
man.
didn't unload the dishwasher, so now you don't get to eat tonight? That freaking sucks, dude. That sucks.
I unloaded the dishwasher and reloaded.
And you lost $1 of your Christmas fund too, man?
I don't care.
Okay, well go load the dishwasher,
It's
dude.
already done. I'm already done with the kitchen. Come on, Pen.
Oh. All right. Well,
You should hear him out here.
I know I can hear him now. He's freaking whining again, man. Sony has you by the balls due to exclusives. You know, I mean, they did Azu, but I mean, as it's starting to sit, man, if they keep pumping out this freaking SJW stuff, man, I don't know, man. I'll quit buying it. I mean, yeah, dude, I'll quit buying it eventually. I'm not gonna keep getting like hammered with this stuff, you know, all over and over and over again. I mean, I see enough of that on Twitter. I see enough of that everywhere else, dude. I get my fill of that stuff. I don't need it in my games, dude, especially for something that I love and want to play. Sony has the most expensive games. They don't like backwards compatibility, don't like crossplay, don't like to give customers more options. What do they offer other than shiny games? Shiny games. That's basically it. And now we're getting all the other stuff in there with it too. Like, I don't know. Let's be honest. Sony isn't the same as dude. Sony is a completely different entity from what they were on PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2, even PlayStation 3 for the most part. Dude, they're changing so rapidly, guys. PlayStation 3 generation was the worst for me. Yeah, dude, I paid all that freaking money for that console, and then games were PlayStation's honestly lucky that I did not pay enough attention to Xbox 360. Like, I was still blind, like, oh yeah, Sony's the best, man. They make the best consoles and stuff. They're just lucky I was still like a blind Sony fanboy back then. And still I stayed with Sony. Yep. I could easily walk away from Sony. I play more third party than first party games. Yeah, that's true. And if they keep putting out freaking kid games on the PlayStation 5 that they just had us all buy, you know, and stuff like Returnal, yeah, I don't know, man. I could probably get away with not playing them for a little while. I like my Capcom Square Enix games. Yeah, I definitely do. I wish Square Enix would just insist that everything goes straight to Xbox too. I mean, I don't think Sony brainwashed anybody, Azu. I think that we brainwash ourselves because we're like that, dude. We're humans are like that. You know, we get something that we like and we want to take pride in it, and we want to scream to the rooftops just how great it is on everything. And a lot of the hype, you know, comes from us as fans, and that's fine, dude. I mean, like, it's okay to love whatever you want to love. I mean, if you like PlayStation, love your freaking PlayStation, man. Nobody's here to like, I'm not here to tell you that's a bad choice for you. If you love Xbox, freaking love Xbox, man, because that is where you're going to get the enjoyment that you want, man. Like, it doesn't make sense. Sony fanboys jump me every time I criticize Sony in the Discord server. Yeah, I mean, like, I get that, dude. I mean, like, somebody has to criticize. I mean, like, that's the whole point of me doing this YouTube channel, is to be a critic, bro. And I'm going to criticize PlayStation when they do shit wrong. I'm going to criticize Xbox when they do stuff wrong. I'm going to criticize Nintendo. It's the whole point of being a critic, man. I'm not in bed with any of them. I don't owe them any money. They don't owe me any money. So, yeah, dude, I buy their products, and if I like them, I like them. I've seen a lot of channels with those Raycon headphones or whatever. I bought my wife a pair the other day because we're on her second pair of iPhone, the AirPods or whatever, and they're starting to go out now. I can definitely notice when I'm talking to her on the phone, guys. They do sound a lot better. Like, they're like they cancel the background noise a lot better than those AirPods did. The original AirPods. I haven't bought her the new AirPods yet because she wanted to try these Raycons. So her sister bought them. So far, man, I've seen them a lot on here, and they're definitely that aspect. I mean, she says they're not that comfortable though, so I don't know. So I mean, if you're trying to get those little headphones, the Raycon ones, the ones that come in the little case, the little red case or whatever color you buy, she says they're not as comfortable as the AirPod ones, but for me on the other end, like talking to her in the mornings, they sound a lot better. So instead, Square takes Sony money to lock all the Final Fantasy games to PlayStation for over a year. That is pretty stupid, man. Yeah, I think that's stupid. I think Square Enix should just stay neutral and continue to make games for both ecosystems, man. I think it would be better for them in the long run, anyways. Delusional Gamer. Oh yeah, that was one I just read. Game Punisher. Sony fans aren't fans. It's a cult. If you say anything but positive about Sony, they will nail you to an upside down cross and set it on fire. Yeah. A good frog now. Say Raid Shadow Legends. Oh yeah. Raid Shadow Legends. You should play that on your phone. Dude, that's so dumb. Hey, I don't think I'll ever sit here and like do no spiel about a freaking phone game, guys. If I do that, just know that they're offering me lots of money, and yeah, like I had to take the money, guys. But me, I don't really. I've played one phone game, dude. That stupid zombies. That game was freaking cool, man. Oh, and Angry Birds. I lied. I played two. Like I liked Angry Birds. That was pretty cool. And when it came to my PlayStation, my PSP, I definitely had that Angry Birds on that. It was pretty cool. True, it's a cult. I don't think Sony guys are a cult, man. They love their plastic shiny box, bro. And Xbox guys like their boxes, but Xbox is definitely moving gamers more toward the PC experience, and PlayStation is trying to keep them trapped in that thing. Yeah, I had a guy in a earlier room who was like, I don't care what happens as long as Microsoft fails. Now that's some stupid stuff, man. If Microsoft fails, PlayStation games become $170, dude. Like, why would anybody want Xbox to fail? That is stupid. They act as if I'm an Xbox when I don't even own an Xbox, though. I'm going to get an Xbox. Microsoft is really doing it. Yeah, I think Microsoft is definitely killing it with the PR. They're definitely providing a lot of value with Game Pass. Oh, wait. What does that mean? To work? I might have to leave here in a minute, guys. They act as if, okay, so why play Ratchet and Clank when you could have been playing Raid Shadow Legends? Exactly, huh? Raid Shadow Legends. That's funny, man. Oh, to Target. Oh, babe, I don't want to walk over there. My freaking legs are all crampy. Yeah, give me a minute. Dang it, guys. They do know we as gamers are screwed if Microsoft fails. And so, yeah, exactly, dude. Then we really are screwed because game prices are going to shoot through the roof faster than anything ever. At least Raid would give you more hours of gameplay. That's probably true, guys. That's probably true. You know what? Eventually, I might check out some of these phone games, dude. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You know what I mean? I might like them. Like I don't know. I don't know. Playing games on my phone just doesn't feel like gaming, to tell you the truth, guys. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Did you hear about how Xbox was trending on Twitter because a Sony fan was trying to call out influencers for getting paid to advertise for them It backfired big time. Yeah. Yeah, I was watching Twitter the other day, man. I think it's pretty funny, dude. I don't know. Phone games are not games. Yeah, that's just the way I feel about it. I don't feel like it's gaming. I feel like it's wasting time, man. Just wasting time. I've seen some good mobile games, like 5 of them. Yeah, dude, I really like that Stupid Zombies and gosh, what was that? Angry Birds. I like those. I thought they were pretty fun. We were sitting in a doctor's office or something. They were pretty cool. Oh, if you're here right now, hit the like and subscribe, man. I really appreciate everybody that subscribes. I want to see. I'm really looking forward to this freaking Bloober and Konami deal, guys. I really am. Nair Reincarnation is one of them. It's a mobile game. I don't know, man. No, not Nair. I like Nair games, but I don't know if I could do that. Yeah, I hate mobile games. I wish Blizzard would stop working on the Diablo phone game and just focus on getting 4 done. Yeah, dude, exactly. I like Blizzard games, man. I do. I do like Diablos. It's pretty freaking irritating to. It's crazy to think we're getting paid to advertise for Game Pass. Almost, yeah, almost as crazy as getting access to hundreds of games for $9.99 a month. Oh gosh, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be happy when they send me that check for the Game Pass, advertising. Diablo 4 is going to be freaking on point, guys. It's going to be on point. I don't know. I don't know, man. I wonder if Blizzard's going the way of the BioWare. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like they're trying to. I feel like they're spreading themselves too thin. They need to just focus on what made them popular in the first place and do better, man. I like Diablo 3, but I felt like they started. I did like Diablo 3, but at the same time, I want a bigger, bolder, better experience when it comes to those games. I mean, like, I want my games to keep going longer, especially ones I like. I want them to keep going and keep having interesting stuff for me to do. That's what makes games like Black Desert Online so good to me, because I could put that game down and then go back to it whenever I want, and there's always new content, dude. There's always new stuff to do, and it just keeps growing and getting bigger and better, and I like that. Blizzard sucked ever since they joined Activision. I'm giving all their games away. Yeah, that's pretty true, man. They did. They were once Activision. I used to love Activision, dude. Like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Activision was pretty freaking cool, man. But now it's just, my gosh, dude. Because that game will never finish. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I love about it. I like that. I like GTA 5. Yeah, I do like GTA 5 for the most part. I do like games that grow. I'm not even going to lie. Now the Doom Eternal got a next-gen update. I'll be starting that tonight. I hope you will play through the rest of Gears 1, Frog. Yeah, I'm definitely going to play through the rest of Gears 1. Dude, there's so many freaking games right now, Game Punisher, man, that like I'm feeling pretty overwhelmed, dude, when it comes to gaming. I'm feeling pretty overwhelmed to a lot of things, guys. Ever tried any of the Divinity Original? I did buy Divinity Original Sin 2, and dude, it went straight to my freaking backlog, bro. I want to get around to it, and I bought the one on Xbox just recently, actually. I literally bought that maybe a month and a half ago, and I don't know, man. It went straight to my backlog. I played it for a minute. I do like it. I do want to play it, but gosh dang it, man. Sometimes sometimes when I know a game is going to be long, I hesitate. Like I hesitate right out the gate, because I'm like, gosh, dude, I got to learn all these new systems. I got all this other stuff coming out. So I put them aside for a while. Dude, it literally took me over a year just to start playing Black Desert Online, just because of the fact that, like, it took me too long, man. I need an Xbox. Yes, you do, my friend. Tried any? Yeah. That's a good topic. Length of games. What's the right pacing for a game, etc. Yeah, exactly, man. Like I like my games to be long, okay, especially the ones that I like. I definitely like. I probably lean more toward open world experiences just because I know I'm going to get more playthrough out of that because of the open world exploration that I'm going to do. So I do lean a lot towards that, but then I also like them short experiences, you know, like a Plague Tale Innocence. I love freaking good story games like that. I do. I love them, and I love just getting through some of those in between, you know, my open world games. So length of a game depends if it's not killing you. Yeah, that's true too, man. Definitely. There's a lot of games out there that will definitely kill you slowly. But guys, I gotta go. Mama wants to go to the store, so I will see you guys probably tomorrow or Friday. Tomorrow I'm probably just gonna make a video. Friday I will definitely be doing a live stream. Witcher 3, great gameplay, great story. Yeah, exactly, dude. See, Witcher 3 is one of those games that I freaking just loved from front to back. I played through that like 3 times. Yeah, I definitely need some sleep, dude. I'm so beat right now. It's hot, man. I live in a freaking desert for the most part, and it's hot, and we're out there, you know, taking down weeds and stuff because we're kind of slow. So, yeah, you guys have fun, man. I will definitely be back on Friday, if maybe tomorrow, depending on how it goes, like what kind of stuff. But definitely Friday, I want to do a live. Yep, I'll see you guys, man. I really do appreciate you guys coming to talk to me too, man. It's so freaking cool to not have to sit and talk to myself about video games, guys. Yep. All right, guys. I'll see you later.